Here's a quick look at this new Maschio power harrow that we purchased. This I think is a DL1500. It is made in Italy. It's sold as a Braber power harrow, but it's, as you can see, actually a Maschio. What's nice about this is it has a 60-inch working width, but the total width is only 63 inches. So when we're running it down the blueberry rows, it's really convenient for that because it's not wasting a lot of space. So it works really close to the rows and without disrupting the rows. And then what's cool about this is this has two other attachments on the back. One of them is like sort of like a land plane leveler. It's this rectangular tube right here, which you can adjust using this handle here. So basically, by lowering it or raising it, you control how much of the dirt stays inside, like where the harrows are, so that it gets pulverized finer. And it can also level out any unevenness in the row, say from ruts from the harvester or even the tractor tires. And then this roller basket on the back here is actually used to set the height. It's adjusted on both sides with these contraptions, and then also pins down there to lock it in to make sure it's tight and there's no wobble. And then what's also nice about this is the gearbox is actually, I think, 100 horsepower gearbox, which is perfect for the tractors we use, which are like 75 to 85 horsepower. Usually if you get a rototiller that's this width, it's usually meant for like a compact tractor, so they're not as heavy duty and we end up breaking them, and it's just not good. But yeah, it is working very nicely. I did run it for like an hour, but I did shear off the shear bolt. It doesn't have a slip clutch, but it has one of those nice PTOs with like where the shear bolt is within the PTO shaft. So like when it shears, the PTO won't fall off the shaft. It'll just spin around. But this isn't the PTO shaft that came with it. They gave like a really nice heavy duty PTO shaft, which also looked like rated for probably really high horsepower, probably 100. But we just decided to use this one because we didn't want to cut the other one. It was too nice to cut. But yeah, we're gonna get I think the company is called Delimbe, Delimbe. We're gonna get like their smallest air seeder attachment, and we're gonna mount it on the back here, and then that will make it really nice to seed like cover crops in the alleyways. A couple other features: it is category 1 and 2. It has these really nice guards on the sides, and they really do a good job at making sure none of the dirt is thrown onto the berms, which is really important. It also has these little deflectors here, and the lower link, like the attachments for the lower links are adjustable. It's like a clevis, not a clevis, but you get what I mean. You can remove those bolts and move them around side to side. And then here are the actual tines. This actually goes down really deep. I'm super happy with it so far. It was expensive, quite expensive, but it's also really nice, so yeah. But yeah, that was a quick look at this power harrow. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll try to answer them as best as I can.